Good evening. My name is
And I am Fernando Chacón, and today we're discussing a little bit plagiarism. What is plagiarism? By the definition of Oxford Dictionary, plagiarism is a practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. So, in simple words, plagiarism is taking ideas from someone else and giving them to other people as yours. Plagiarism is a really common fault or a really bad tradition that people have in these days. Plagiarism starts from basic school levels and ends in professional level.
There are some reasons to commit plagiarism. Committing plagiarism is common to find in the investigative works given to students. One reason for committing plagiarism is the facility with which it can be done. While we suffer in the web searching information for a specific work, it's common for us to copy and paste the information, but only a few pages on the web ban this option. And the solution for this is to all pages ban this option. One of the most common reasons to commit plagiarism is the ignorance of the students. A lot of the teachers never explain how important is to quote everything you find on books or in articles on of the web of websites. Also, it's really important to give credits to the author who wrote down all their ideas. It is also very fundamental to make the students understand the fault they are committing when they just copy and paste things from different sources without quoting. This reasons this reason is not really valid because as students we have the knowledge about this. And even more if we are in the university, where assignments are more valuable and have to be more professional. In my personal experience, I have committed plagiarism because I didn't know how to quote. So I completely ignored to do this, but then I realized the importance to do and to learn how to do it.
That's very important. It's not quoting right. For example, if you want to quote a site from any source, you have to do it in the right way. In this university, in Zamorano, we use APA format. And with that format, we give the author the credit for his job. Also, another way of committing plagiarism is taking the idea, even if you are not completely sure that you're doing plagiarism. For example, if you do a job, but you quote some words, but you don't have the focus intention of plagiarize, sorry, is plagiarism. Or if you remember some ideas from the past, is also plagiarism. Uh, what is important of not committing plagiarism? As professionals, we know that our job is really important, and there are many ways to stop plagiarism. But the importance of not committing plagiarism is because you're stealing an idea, and the ideas is the most important thing that we have in our lives. Imagine that you are working in a school project or in a project in your job, and someone else takes the idea or takes all the things that you have done before and present them to the public as it is from them. That is really bad because it's not professional. It's also like a theft because you did it with many effort, and imagine that someone comes and takes that idea and only give to the teacher or to his a superior person as it is from him or from her.
There are some ways that you can avoid plagiarism. You can read an article or work done by another person, and you can use synonyms. You can say the same thing but with other words. But you have to quote everything, or you have to put a bibliography in at the end of your work.
And with that way, you're presenting someone's idea, but you're not committing plagiarism because you're giving the author the credit for his job, but you're changing some words or some ways of presenting the information and giving to the public. Another way that is really common for not plagiarize is to read a lot of information about the topic that you are working on. For example, if you're working on seeds or in beef, you have to read a lot from different sources. And with that, you will be able to present your own ideas or your own conclusions, and you will not or you will not commit plagiarism.
According to Harvard Guide to How to Avoid Plagiarism, one of the advices is avoiding reading a classmate paper for inspiration. And it says, if you are in a course that requires first review or workshops of student drafts, you are going to read your classmates' works and discuss it. This is a productive way to exchange ideas and get feedback on your work. This is a good aspect to discuss because you can like read the papers of things of your classmates, but you don't have to copy their ideas because this is plagiarism. Another advice is that you don't have to save your citation for later. You don't have to delay the citation, and if you find some information, you have to copy the quote or the source that where you find it. Also, you have to quote properly. You have to really understand and have the information of sitting or quoting with the right way. And also, you have to be careful when you paraphrase the sources because this doesn't really mean that you can do whatever you want because you also have to give the credit to the author.
And that's very important also because not only giving the credit of the source, but in the moment that you're paraphrasing, you can change the principal idea of the information. For example, you can change like the way of saying it, but not the principle or the main focus. Because if you change the information or if you start being biased with the information, is like committing plagiarism. It is plagiarism. So in the moment that you will paraphrase, you have to keep the information. You can't change an idea, only the way that you want to say it.
So plagiarism it is a very important topic, and this helps us to understand how citation and quotation really works. Prin- uh, Principle because we are in university and we have to maintain our ethics and to do our best work to present it.
And that's why in Samorano, in these 3 years of our English process of learning, uh, our teachers have put their effort in order to we start and keep signing right. So we hope that this video could help you in your process of learning and that our presentation could help you to understand more about plagiarism and how principally to avoid it. Thank you. Good evening.